Make a little video to show Dad and whoever kind of where we live. This is the library down below the mountain right up there. That's the mountain we live off of. We actually live, our home is, well, it's right there where that pole is. The house right there is where we used to rent, and now we live in that one there. So that's 3 miles away. Let's see if I can zoom in up there. So from down here, so you can see the cutout where the one house is over to the left. My house is right there where that pole is through the woods, and I don't think it's focusing. But I'm gonna show you up our drive so you can get a good idea of where we are. Now, I'm here at the library, 3 miles from the home up here on the hill. I'm about 2 miles from Walmart and 1/4 mile from the high school. Shit. Well, let's see, am I recording now? Okay. All right, so this, I'm turning off of the main hard road that we live off of, which is very similar to the 221 previously. This goes back, now I'm up here on the hill up above the camera here, but this is the 1/4 mile cement road, paved road that I live down. I actually live straight up ahead of us up there where the trees are, as high up as you can see, which is about 1/4 mile. Now this road is right at 3/4 mile from the gravel to the end of it. So right here we start gravel. Right here. And this is where we usually put it in 4-wheel drive just to be safe. So this is considered our neighborhood road here. Right here straight ahead of us is the ditch that claimed a young fellow's vehicle last night. It came down the hill too quickly and went into the ditch. Alright. Actually should be holding this. I think it'd be a little bit more stable. This is where it's like, feel like we're driving through the national forest. See, everybody's gonna think that they're gonna need a Jeep to come see us after this video because the road's a little bit bumpy, but it's passable. I'll take the camera out of the holder in just a minute when I get to Mr. Jim's house. So we got some, this is all pretty level. It's just these switchbacks that really get to be a challenge. When it snows and when it rains. The last switchback is going to be right here at this little pasture green area here. Alright, so let me take this guy out of the holder if I can do that. Alright, so we actually live right up there. That's our house right up there, up on the hill. So we're in the second house. This is Mr. Jim's house right here. He owns the ridge here. His house is right there. That's his yard. He's our 81-year-old neighbor. All right, now we'll go up here to our place. All right, see at this point, like you're good and level. We're up here on the ridge now. I've got a little water hole down there. I'm gonna dig that out into a little puddle pond. But that's my property down there where all those trees are. Back up here, actually where I'm sitting, up here to the ridge up there. All right, now this continues on, this drive continues on to the end up there to the right, about another 1/4 mile. That's where the house was we used to rent. That's my barn, right up there, the pole barn. Aunt Sue's gonna sit right, where's my finger? Aunt Sue's gonna sit right up there. And then here's the house here. And then I got the dogs. The dogs are in the woods right there. That's my front yard. I've started clearing out. I'm gonna put a feed plot right down here for the deer. This was all grown up with vines and everything, just like it still is grown up right over there. But when I had the tractor, I cleaned all that out. All right, so now we're going up the drive to the pole barn. See, I keep the camper now right there on the back side of the barn. Here's the pole barn. All right, let me show you what it looks like in here. So I got my boat sitting up here. Aunt Sue's gonna sit right there. And this is the double door pole barn. It's 30 foot by 60 foot. It's got cement floor. They had put 2 stalls over here to put, I don't know if they were gonna put a horse or 2 in here, right there and right there. But this is the workshop area. I put me 3 rack systems over there. Got my 0-turn lawnmower. It's hard to see now because the sun is kind of blinding the camera. 0-turn there. I got 2 mowers. That one's going away. I'm gonna keep that one. Just got this one, a Gravely. My neighbor gave it to me. He said, "It don't run, you can have it." So I'm gonna make it run. I wish you could see my mower right there a little better. I got a really nice mower. There it goes. Let's see if that's better. Got a 61 inch. All right, I'm gonna go to the house now. All right, I'm coming up from the pole barn. I'm trying to get in the shade here a little bit because I'm looking right at the sun. We're looking directly west. But I think when I get closer to the house here, the sun will drop down behind so we can, let's see, I'll step over here and my tower will block the, all right, there you go. So here's the side of the house. The deck, we're gonna take the deck down and put a pool right where I'm standing. But this is our front yard and our view. See, that's a beautiful mountain. That guy right there, that one over there. I'll see if I can zoom in a little bit here. But you're looking right down a valley. You can see about 40 or close to 40 to 50 miles right there. Way over there. There's those mountains that are that's our view right there. I think I'll end up having to take that. I'm gonna top him out so that he don't block the view. I'm gonna keep this tree here and that tree there, and then we're gonna put the pool right here, which is right beside the deck off the side of the house. Aunt Sue will be between the wood shed and the barn, so she's gonna sit right down there. And this is the front of the house here. Step down a little bit. See? Now see, we got this tower thing here, and everybody wants to know what that's about. Well, we don't have a clue because there's no functional use for it. Here's the front of the house here. So we got 2-car garage over there. This is a bedroom on this side. Then we got dining room, the kitchen, and then that's our living area right there. This is all coming up. I'm gonna replace that with a stone walk because that's all rickety. Needs to be replaced. The dogs right up there. Let's go do the dogs. And then the driveway right out, goes down and joins, goes over there. Mr. Jim's house is right over there. And then my other driveway comes in from the pole barn. Right here's the dog pen we built the other weekend. So that's 12 by 22 rough cut oak. Double door pen. I got a divider I can put between the 2 of them when they don't need to be near each other. And then they're up here on the ridge. So this path goes up, cuts up, runs along the ridge over here, and then it drops down and then it goes all the way up to that mountain way over there. And that's where Mason went camping. And that's probably a mile maybe a little over a mile away over there to the top of the mountain. Dog's got a beautiful view up here too. Here's the side of the house. And this is looking from the west side. And we got a little backyard area over there. I'm probably gonna just turn that into a big flower area over there. This is so we got a bathroom right there. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm making a video for Dad so he can see what the house looks like. And then that's one of the bedrooms, second bedroom. Then we got 2 bedrooms downstairs. The kids have a living area down here, and then your 2-car garage. All right, so come in the house, and you got, this is where that tall tower area is, and it goes up into a room up there. It's got light up there. It's got a floor up there, which is just as big as what you see, and that's it. There's nothing up there that's of any value. And then you come inside. Got our fireplace here. You got numb nuts. Battery's in. Numb nuts over here. We got our kitchen area with the island.
What is that?
I'm doing this for Papaw since he's never gonna make it up here. This is our little dining spot there. That's the entrance there. That's the TV. That's out to the side where the pole barn is, out to the deck. Oh, let's see. All right, and then you walk down here. Here's the bathroom. I was just talking to Rachel through the window right there. So the dogs are out the window there. And then here's the love nest. This is where Rachel and so we got the view out there. That's what we look out at our bedroom windows. And then the other bedroom just mirrors this. It's just on the other side of the house. But they got the view. Move. Stop. They get the view at night out there of the city with the lights. Here's my office. Here, this is the spare bedroom / office. And we got a bed here. So this is off the back of the house. And again, that's the backyard there. That's you can actually see downtown is right through that. The previous folks cut the trees down, so you do have a little bit of a gap through there. But summertime, that goes away. All right, now this is the deck that we're gonna replace and put the pool out here. All right, so this is a side deck, side of the house. This is looking north. That's town. That's where the library was when I was sitting earlier today. So we got the deck here, side of the house. This is the front entrance of the house right there. And what we're gonna do is put the pool right here. And then Aunt Sue will be over there about 150 yards. So that's the bulk of it.